Hello, Facebook friends and family. Today is Wellness Wednesday, and I just want to come in and briefly share with you a recipe that is healthy and delicious. Now, what I wanted to share with you today was buffalo cauliflower. So for my vegetarian friends, for those who have engaged in a plant-based diet, or maybe you went to your doctor and your doctor said that your cholesterol needed to come down. So by eating more vegetables, right, and less meat, that's a way that you can lower your cholesterol. So buffalo chicken wings are delicious, but if you're trying to maybe decrease the amount of meat in your diet, another healthy, delicious option is going to be your buffalo cauliflower. All right, let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Shamika Day. I'm a certified integrative nutrition health coach, a physician with over 15 years of experience primarily in pediatric medicine. I'm a writer and a blogger, wife and mother of 3 children, and the founder and CEO of Flourish Health Coaching LLC, where I help busy women of faith, busy career women, busy moms, and their families become healthier by eating better, by changing their lifestyles so that they can walk in their God-given purpose. So, again, today, briefly, I wanted to share with you buffalo cauliflower. It is delicious. So, my husband and I discovered this at one of our favorite restaurants, and it was on the appetizer portion of the menu, and I really didn't know what it was going to taste like. I wasn't really a big cauliflower fan, to be honest with you, but it was so delicious. So I said, okay, I have to find a recipe in which I can replicate what that restaurant served and add my own spin on it. All right, so first thing you're going to need is your, I don't know if you can see that, okay, your cauliflower. You can buy a whole head of cauliflower, or you can buy it already, pulled apart in the bags. Okay, so this is like, this one is a bag of cauliflower. So it's 1 bag of cauliflower. I put it in here and rinsed it. All right, now you're gonna need your batter. We're gonna do 3/4 cups of sugar. So this is 1/4 of a cup, 3 of these. I'm sorry, I said sugar, not sugar. Flour, 3/4 cups of flour, guys, not sugar. I'm sorry. 3/4 cups of flour. I'm just using regular all-purpose flour. But you guys, if you are gluten-free, you can use that. You don't have to use regular all-purpose flour. You can use other flours to substitute for that, to make it even more healthier, or to suit, the needs that your body has. So 3/4 cups of flour. We're gonna do 1 whole cup of water, okay? And we're just gonna pour it into your bowl. I've already pre-made this batter. Pour it into your bowl and you're gonna whisk it around, right? All right, so let's put the seasoning in. Now the recipe said a teaspoon of pepper or to taste. So I did like 2 teaspoons of pepper. I like it more spicier. And a teaspoon of salt, okay? And garlic powder, okay? It called for a tablespoon of garlic powder. I used 1.5 tablespoons of garlic flour. Again, of garlic powder. I like garlic powder, so I use that. So you're gonna just whisk it around until it's a nice soupy-like consistency, okay? Now next, you're just going to put in your cauliflower. That's it. And you're going to stir the cauliflower into the batter until, can you guys see that? It seems like there's a glare. Let me try to turn this light off. Yeah, that's better. Until it's coated, okay? We're going to coat the cauliflower. Going to get it coated nicely. So this recipe is pretty simple, and it doesn't take a long time. You know, if you have your cauliflower already pulled apart, you know, that's less work. The prep time really takes about 15 minutes. Not long at all. Okay, so I think we got a pretty good coating of the cauliflower. It's pretty good. Okay, now we're going to get a baking pan right here, and we're going to coat it with some baking pan spray. I'm using olive oil. So I'm just gonna lightly coat it. Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to put the cauliflower on the baking pan. Now this can be a little tricky. Your hands may get a little messy because if you pour it out, you're gonna have all the batter, you know, coating the baking pan as opposed to more on the cauliflower. You guys, let me be honest with you. I'm telling you, I was not the person to be trying all types of recipes because I was like, oh my goodness, if I don't get it exactly right, will it taste okay? But let me tell you, I've learned over the years to know what flavors that I like and my family likes. So really, I mean, I tailor the recipes to fit us, you know? So it doesn't have to be an exact science. This is where what you're liking and what you are looking for comes into play. Okay, guys? So don't let that discourage you from trying new recipes. If it doesn't work out, if it doesn't taste right, you know, try it again. It's all good. Okay, I'm gonna just rinse my hands off a bit. All right, now I love turmeric. Okay. Oops, I did too much. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on to my cauliflower. Okay, how's that looking? Is that looking good? I think it's looking good, right? All right, so a healthy option, you guys, cauliflower. And we got your turmeric in there. We got your garlic powder. You know, all those things kind of work. No, they do work together to benefit the body. All right, I'm going to put it in the oven. And this has been preheated at 450. And we're going to let it bake for 20 to 25 minutes. You know, everyone's oven can be different. So we're going to fast forward this, okay? All right. Here we have some buffalo wings that I cooked, buffalo cauliflower florets that I cooked earlier. This is how it looks. Can you see it? Okay, so now it's going to come out with a brownness to the cauliflower from the coating that you put on it. But to add that buffalo flavor, I made a sauce to go on top. Okay, this sauce I made earlier. It consisted of 2 tablespoons of butter, a teaspoon of honey, and a half a cup of hot sauce. All right, so you just put it in there, just let it simmer, and then you have your sauce. Once you have your sauce, you're gonna just basically coat your cauliflower. And then you're gonna put it back in the oven for 10 minutes so that, you know, that sauce can marinate and bake onto the cauliflower. Now, let me show you the finished product. What do you think? These are the buffalo cauliflower with celery and green onion chopped, and my favorite dipping dressing is ranch. All right, let's give it a try. I'm gonna try this little piece. Delicious. Delicious, guys. There you go. Quick, simple, that's good, recipe that you can add to your favorite foods to have when you're entertaining, when you're sitting there, and tasty, okay? So you, even if you're not eating meat, you don't have to feel like you're left out. This is a wonderful option. And I'll tell you one thing, the cauliflower almost makes you feel like you're eating chicken. So if you love chicken, but you have decided to eat less of it or just not eat meat at all, this is a great option. Thank you for joining me. You guys, if you are interested in more information on health and wellness and tips, I encourage you to visit my website, www.flourishhealthcoachingllc.com. Again, that's www.flourishhealthcoachingllc.com. You guys take care. Have a blessed day.